Hey guys, so yesterday I went and saw a double feature at the movie theaters. This is one of those days that, like, man, I've been so fucking busy. Yesterday was my only day off. It was on a Thursday, and I was like, man, I could just spend my day off doing anything. Like, I was like, do I really want to go to movies? I don't know. Like, I was going back and forth for a while. Like, it wasn't because I wasn't wanting to see the movies. It's just like, I don't have a day off ever. I'm fucking busy. So busy right now. Like, with my new job. And I'm like, maybe there's other things to do. Like, maybe just sit at home and relax. But I was like, fuck it, I'll go to the movies anyways. I barely have time to do these reviews. It's like 2:30 in the morning. I'd gotten off work about a couple hours ago. But I'm actually kind of glad I did go to the movies. But the first movie I saw was The House with a Clock in the Walls. Of a Clock in Its Walls, I think that's what the title is. This was a movie that, honestly, I probably had no interest in seeing, just from the trailers. It looked like your stereo. Hell, for a while, like, when I first saw the trailer for this movie, I thought it was like the new sequel to Goosebumps because it had Jack Black in it. But then I realized, oh no, it's something else. It's based off some other book that I've never heard of. And hell, Jack Black's not even in the fucking new Goosebumps movie as R.L. Stine. He says he's back as Slappy the Dummy. But anyways, I was like, whatever. It didn't look bad, but it didn't look like... It was one of those, like, well, we'll see how it gets received when it comes out. And if it's getting well received, like it did, I was like, then maybe I'll go see it. But what did get my curiosity a little fucking bit was when I found out who was directing this movie. And I don't know how many people know who's directed this movie, because it's like kind of a fucking hidden secret, which I understand why. It's directed by, I'm not making this up, Eli Roth. If you don't know who Eli Roth is, I'll explain. He's the guy who's made such family-friendly films, quote unquote, as Cabin Fever, the Hostel movies, Death Wish remake that just came out this year, Knock Knock, and The Green Inferno. When I say family-friendly films, I'm fucking joking. He's known for making gory, hard R horror movies that are fucking terrible. I've been a very big critic of his films. Like, his movies are fucking terrible. Like, he's a guy who should be a lot better than he is as a director. And I was like, really? He's making a kids movie now? I was like, at first when I heard that, like, oh, is this gonna be like rated R, and I just didn't know about it? No, it's PG. It's PG. So I was like, oh, what the fuck? That's the weirdest. I'm all for directors doing something different. I was like, but this is really fucking weird. This is out of left field. Like, I've never thought it would ever... And it's like being produced by Spielberg? Spielberg! Of all fucking people, Spielberg is producing this. I didn't even realize that until like a couple days ago. It's Amblin Entertainment. I'm like, what the fuck? Eli Roth and Steven Spielberg's producing an Eli Roth movie that's starring Jack Black, who I can see somewhat being an Eli Roth movie, but honestly, I think he's a little bit better than that. And fucking Kate Blanchett? What the hell world am I living in? So I'm like, okay, I got my curiosity with this, and this has been getting well received. I'm like, okay, is this like the best fucking Eli Roth movie ever or anything? And to be honest, yeah, it is the best Eli Roth movie I've ever seen him make. I'm not making that up. This actually was a sweet movie. I actually enjoyed this movie quite a bit. It's a movie I probably won't ever watch again unless it's on TV and it's like background noise. But I liked this. I did like this movie. I thought it was pretty adorable, a pretty cute little movie, and easily the best Eli Roth movie I've ever fucking seen. Apparently, maybe he just needs to start making kids' movies. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't know how. I just don't understand how the same guy that made Cabin Fever and fucking had that scene, like the pancake scene and the party cop and all that shit like that, made this fucking movie. Where has this Eli Roth been? Like, did he not? I don't know. I didn't look it up. Did he not write this movie? I don't think he did. If so, maybe that's why. Like, I've said this a million times. He's a good director, but a shitty writer. And maybe this just proves my fucking point. I think, yeah, he didn't write this movie. If he did, I think he did like a co-screenwriting. But this movie is good. I really generally liked it. I liked Jack Black. I just generally love Jack Black as a comedic actor. He's generally funny as a guy. He's genuinely a funny guy. He plays the same shtick he always does in all his movies, but he does it very fucking well. I thought the kid was good. I thought the kid was good for most part, even though he could kind of do the same thing like that the kid in Hereditary did, where it was just like he was a weird crier. I don't know if I'm the only one who thought that was like his crying was weird. I liked Cate Blanchett because Cate Blanchett is fucking Cate Blanchett, and she's fucking awesome. She's great as the. I think it's established she's the neighbor of Jack Black, but she's at his house for a majority of the movie. Might as well just live there. Although you do see her house at one point, but yeah, I liked her chemistry between her and Jack Black. I thought they were really funny together. I thought they really had great chemistry. I also, the villain in this movie was like, I didn't realize it was fucking Kyle MacLachlan. Like, holy shit, I haven't seen Kyle MacLachlan in anything in a fucking while. It's like, hey, that's pretty cool. I ain't complaining. I was just like, that's cool. He's pretty good as the villain in this movie. What the hell? Like, this movie is it's pretty solidly funny. It's got the kind of Goosebumps element. It's kind of a horror / comedy / kids movie. It doesn't get too frightening for kids, like where I would probably say maybe not going to take your kids. It's not that scary. I mean, it's interesting. It is kind of funny. Like, one of the things I thought about while watching this movie is like, how did they not find a clock? For a movie that's called The House of a Clock in Its Walls, the whole movie is about them trying to find where the clock is. They've been looking throughout the whole movie, like even before then, trying to find out where this clock is. And I'm like, when you find out where the clock is, it's technically not in the wall. I was like, that's kind of misleading. When you find out where it is, it's like, that technically doesn't mean it's in the wall then. I'm like, I won't say where it is, but it's like, if you really fucking think about it. But I'm like, I don't know. Like I said, I love that Eli Roth, like, this is a movie where he doesn't have douchey characters. He has actually genuinely good characters that seem like real fucking people for the most part. It's like, it doesn't have any really. There's some stuff of Eli Roth that does creep in here and there, which I'll get into the negatives, but like, it's easily his best fucking movie. Like, this was generally a really sweet little film, and I generally like this movie for the most part. If there is complaints, like I said, Eli Roth's charm pops up in some of this movie, particularly with this running fucking joke that, like, literally ends the movie, that goes on throughout the whole movie, and it actually even bookends the fucking movie. There's like this garden hedge lion that comes to life and is like roaming around its Jack Black's like yard and all that stuff like that all the time. And throughout the whole movie, it just likes to shit leaves. I'm not making that up. It'll just like out of its butt, like make a out of its butt noise, and like out will come out like brown leaves out of his butt. It's like, oh my god, and they continuously just randomly will cut to that. It's like, dude, come on, like that's a stupid fucking joke. Like it's like, man, there's that Eli Roth charm to it. Like at least it's not like all over the movie. It's only in bits here and there, but it's like not like Eli Roth. Like I said, it's like, man, I guess he couldn't really, help himself. He had to put something really fucking stupid in this movie, but I guess he couldn't help himself. Also, this movie has one of the most terrifying special effects I've ever fucking seen in the last 10 years. Seriously, this, without a doubt, might be one of the most... Oh my god, like, I'm gonna have fucking nightmares about this special effect. I don't know how much money this movie was made with, but they could have not come up with a better special effect than this. Okay, what I'm talking about, when you see this movie, you will know what I'm fucking talking about. But if you have seen this movie, you know what I'm fucking talking about. I cannot be the only one. This is one of the worst special effects I've seen in a long fucking time. It's like 90s, like the worst. Okay, it's at one point towards the end of the movie, Jack Black becomes a baby, and instead of just like being a normal baby, it's a baby's body with Jack Black's head on it. It's as terrifying as it sounds. It is so fucking terrible. It's like up there with like that scene in Junior, that Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, where Arnold's face was put on a baby. If you ever seen that movie, you know what I'm fucking talking about. It's as terrifying as that. Like, I'm like, good jeez, and it lingers on that for a fucking while. That Jack Black as a baby is in maybe like 2 or 3 minutes of the movie, and they linger on it for a while enough that it's fucking terrifying. Man, I have nightmares for years about that fucking thing. Holy shit, that was one of the worst special effects I've seen in a long goddamn time. Seriously. Like, who the hell approved of that? Like, it's like, okay, like, I did see a special effect, like, one of my favorite movies of the year, Avengers Infinity War, had some bad special effects in it. Particularly, when Bruce Banner's in the fucking iron, the Hulkbuster suit. That looked fucking awful. I don't know if I said that about Avengers Infinity War. I remember that effect looking awful. It just didn't look right. It's just like, man, who the fuck was in charge of that? It's just another good example. Like, this is one of the worst special effects I've seen in a while. Like, maybe since, like, Son of the Mask. Like, have I seen, like, a special effect that looked so horrifying. Other than that, I do recommend this movie. It was fun. It was a fun little sit. If you want to take your kids to the movie, it's a pretty damn good movie. There's nothing like, it's nothing insulting to your kids. It's adorable little fucking movie. So the trailers, man, I got sniffles, real bad. Sorry, I'm all stuffed up. I think it's from work. The Grinch, the new trailer for that, which more full-length trailer. Like, I really need to know the plot of the Grinch. I don't know the plot of the Grinch. I've never heard of this. What is this fucking Grinch thing? Yeah, it's none of it really made me laugh at all. I think there was a joke in there. I forgot what the fucking joke was. It was so memorable, I forget now. There was a joke in it that I did actually laugh at, but like one joke, I think, in the trailer that I laughed at, but it's like, it's Illumination making another fucking movie. I'm surprised I haven't seen trailers up the asshole for this movie, because they love to fucking put advertisements over everything nowadays. They can go fuck off, Illumination. But yeah, also, fuck, they got a rap version of Your Mean One, Mr. Grinch. There's like a rap version. I'm like, fuck you, go fuck off. Use the original version. Don't even fucking bother with that shit. Fuck you. Whoever, they even said like, from original song, like, fuck you. Like, I was like, nope, I don't give a fuck. I said, it sounded terrible from what they played in the trailer. I'm like, I do not need, just play the original version of the fucking song. Don't even bother with this shit. And then I got, How to Train Your Dragon, The Hidden World. I almost forgot there's a fucking new How to Train Your Dragon coming out next year. I fucking love the first two movies, especially the first one. Was one of my favorite animated movies of the last 10 years. I like the second one too. I've only seen it once. I saw it when I first, like, the only time I ever watched it was when I saw it in theaters like 4 years ago. And I remember liking that movie a lot. That movie having balls to kill off major characters. I'm looking forward to it. It's Toothless they find other Night Fury, but they find also a girl version of the Night Fury, which they call the Light Fury because she's white. And Toothless is all smitten about it. So I'm like, it looks harmless. I'm all on board. I love the How to Train Your Dragon movie, so I'm all on board for it. I think this is gonna be the last movie. We'll see, because this movie makes money. It'll probably make another one. So yeah, that's as far as trailers go. I do have one more review to go do. So until then, I'll talk to you guys later.